I didn't even do, I forgot to put a little preview for this one, so there is no warning, so I'm not going to be surprised if nobody's here today. Let me go ahead and make a poll. Okay, since I did this last minute and I know no one's gonna be here for the first couple of minutes, I'm gonna go really fast. I gotta use the bathroom because I've been teaching for like the last 2 hours. And I'll be back in like 1 minute. But I know no one's gonna be here in the beginning, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to use the bathroom. Amores, amores que matan, amores que. Amores, amores que matan, amores que. Amores, amores que matan. Okay, I'm back. Lord Shrek, I learned something. What did you learn, bro? What did you learn? Phew. Man, I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. Hello, Kitty. What about Hello Kitty? I had a long day today, fellas. I'm very tired. Do I have children? No, I don't have children. Oh, is there? Do you see Hello Kitty somewhere or something? What are you talking about? No, I don't have any children. Thought you discovered my secret Hello Kitty collection. I was like, oh no, I'm exposed. Smoke it up. Well, I don't even know what that means. I don't smoke though. I've never smoked in my life. Not really my thing. So amores que mata. Let's see. They're doing the race walk finals, right? Oh no, that's tomorrow. Oh yeah. It starts tomorrow. Basketball, 3x3. Nah. Beach volleyball. Trying to see if anything good happened. I already know the U.S. women got smoked in basketball. How old am I? I would tell you to guess, but you're gonna offend me if you say like 60 or something. But I think I'm 32. I might be 33. I always forget, man. After 30, I just stopped caring, to be honest. But I'm gonna say I'm 32 because it's 2024. So try green is good. Nah, I'm good, man. I'll leave that to you. It's just not really my thing, bro. I've never wanted to. I probably never will. I can't say for certain that I never will, but it doesn't really appeal to me, man. It's funny because like ever since I've been a little kid, I've always asked people who smoke cigarettes or weed. I'm like, why do you smoke? And they always tell me like, oh well, my sister smoked or my dad smoked, and I started when I was a kid, and I just kept going. No one ever gave me a good answer. No one ever was just like, it'll do this for your life. So, for me, it's a no. It's a no. Mm, 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 mm. So amores que matan. So since Megan, I don't know who Megan is. Since Megan twerked at Harris rally, you'll vote for her. I have no idea what that means, man. Sorry. Maybe you're referencing something that you think I know about. I don't know who Megan is. What am I gonna watch tonight? I'm only doing a short live tonight, y'all. I'll probably be on here for like an hour. I don't think any of my normies, my usuals, are here yet, anyways. But whenever they do come, I won't be on here for long. Megan the Stallion, the rapper. Uh, it's not really my thing. I don't follow her, so I have no idea what that. I still have no idea what that message means. Ah, damn! I hit back on accident. Now I gotta go all the way back. Sin Senocía Paraíso. Okay. Am I a black man? I would think so. Sometimes I wonder. I look in this phone right now. I'm like, am I black? I look pretty black. I think the answer is yes. Twerk at Kamala Harris rally. I don't know about that. Sorry. What up, bro? I need a good game show. Password Plus. Guess you don't watch the news much. I read the news. I'm not really into watching um, mainstream media stuff. It's not my thing, bro. I read the world news. I read about events that I care about, but I try to stay away from clown shit. So, do I have ginger hair? I don't know if I would consider this ginger. Chilling, chilling, chilling. Nah, this show sucks, bro. I gotta find another show. Hmm. I need to find like an animal show. Ooh, animal babies. Beach babies. Read news on Facebook and Reddit. Well, that wouldn't really be news. That would be Facebook and Reddit. I think if you're reading news on Facebook, you probably don't care about the news as much as you care about a sensationalized story. So, no, I wouldn't do that. I don't even get on Facebook. I have a Facebook, but I can't tell you the last time I've been on there. It's probably been a couple years. You ever watch that show? Which show? Or are you saying, are you laughing or are you saying the show's called LOL? I don't know. Oh, it's called LOL. I was kind of thinking that. I was like, is the show called LOL? What's it about? I know I've never watched it, I don't think. Or at least I don't know that it's called LOL if I have watched it. Netflix, I think. Reality show about Mexican comedians. Mm-mm. No, I'll put it on the list. Don't know when I'll get around to watching it. I put a lot of stuff on the list, and sometimes I never get around to watching it. So I don't want to lie and say I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. But I will look into it. A reality show about Mexican comedians. Am I LeBron James' dad? Hmm. That's a tough one, man. I could be. You never know. Technically, the universe is weird. Time is actually cyclical, it's not linear. So I could be in the past, but I just think I'm here right now. Maybe I am his dad. Pretty raunchy. My girlfriend had me turn it off after a few minutes. Okay, that's some good advertisement right there. Whenever I see someone say something like they're like, I had to turn it off, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to check it out now. I saw a lot of people were like offended about Deadpool. I had no intentions of going to see it, but now that I've seen like so many people say, I walked out of the movie theater, it was so disrespectful to. I'm like, oh, kind of want to go watch it now. I'm not really one to talk about something offending me. Something probably could offend me, but I wouldn't make a whole post about it. I wouldn't make a long video about this was so offensive. I just wouldn't support it. Have a good night, bro. I'm just trolling. You have a good night. Hope you find success in your trolling. I don't know how many more people you're gonna troll, but somebody's gonna get angry, so you keep at it. Honestly, I feel like I missed out on a trolling phase. Like sometimes I play Call of Duty Mobile, and like kids will try to troll me, and I'm like, I never had this phase. I never had a phase where I was just like, I'm gonna try to piss off people on the internet. It seems like pretty much like everyone goes through it, but I've never done it. The other day I was smoking these kids. I was smoking these kids on Call of Duty Mobile, and they just started dropping like George Floyd comments and monkey comments, and I'm like, y'all are still losing. This doesn't offend me at all. I'm just like, bro, dude was like, you got like an IQ of 28. I'm like, damn, you getting smoked by a dude with an IQ of 28? That's crazy. Yo, are you black? It's possible. I could be. We'll have to look into the sciences. We'll have to do some checks. It's very possible though. It's possible. I'm not feeling this show, man. It's too boring.
Preste atención a esta alerta y es que hay preocupación por el uso de las inyecciones para bajar de peso. Hablamos de las populares Wegovy y Zepbound. 10,000 pesos que escojan ustedes esos premios.
But you're not racist. I totally believe you, bro. You don't really seem like a racist person. Yeah, it's like everything's on a commercial right now. Why can't I find something good? American Ninja Warrior. I love watching these dudes fall into the water, man. LOL's on Prime. Let me check it out. Actually, you know, I got Prime on this TV. I might be able to just. I might be able to pull it up right now. Let me see. Do I have Prime on this TV? Oh, that reminds me, I need to finish The Boys. I haven't finished season 4. I was ducking comments about it before because I didn't want to get it ruined. But I'm waiting too long now. I'm going to start seeing like videos and all kinds of stuff. So. Alright, let's see. Batman Cape Crusader. Who's watching this shit on my channel? Vaughn, what's up, bro? Yo, man, I seen your channel's growing, bro. I don't remember if you posted it or if it just popped up on my thing on my timeline. But I clicked on the video. And I'm like, damn, this joint kind of got a lot of views. And I looked at your channel. I'm like, damn, when his subscribers boom like that, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. You're a very talented dude, though. That doesn't surprise me. Let me see. Oh, yeah, LOL. That's what I was looking for. See how fast my brain gets distracted, bro? That's why I can't ever focus on anything. LOL. Oh, is it like different countries? Because I see LOL, last one laughing, Indonesia, Philippines. Oh, it looks like there's like 6 seasons of it. So maybe one season was in Mexico. Or no, the original show must have been Mexican, but now they have different versions of it. Interesting. It really took off the last few days. Man, you know what? the beauty and the bad part about like this kind of stuff, man. Like sometimes I've ran across some people with some really good content, and I'm like, damn, how come their shit never took off, bro? And I see someone else with trash content that just like blows the fuck up. I don't want to call it trash, but I'm like, it's not as good as this other person's. And then there's all kinds of stuff in between. I've had one of my videos, I think it was when like the year mark when I was learning Spanish. That video has like 25,000 views, and it's an okay video, but I've made some better videos than that that'll get like 200 views, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like I just put so much energy into this video, and that video that got 25,000 views, I'm like, I mean, it was pretty basic. It was long, but it was basic. I didn't put that much effort into it. I'm just like, oh, I used these books, and I did this, and that shit got so many views. So you never know, man. That's why you gotta just make content. Sometimes people fuck with it. Sometimes, for whatever reason, it just doesn't reach the same amount of people. But yeah, as long as if you keep your content relatively, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but focused. Like if it's around the same subject, you will you're gonna blow up, bro. You could Well, another thing you could do if you care about it, all you gotta do is do some collab videos with other like polyglots or people that kind of do the same thing as you. Because I mean, eventually your channel is gonna reach some bigger names. They're gonna be like, oh shit, like this dude's playing an instrument. He learned Japanese. He's in the tech shit, and they're gonna ask you to do like interviews and stuff. And if you actually do them, your channel will blow up for sure. You know what's crazy? Just thinking about that. So when I made this channel, I linked it to an email address that I use for everything, right? But it's weird because it's a different email address to actually log into this YouTube. But I linked it to my old email address. And that has like 90,000 emails in it. I barely look at it. And so one day I got an email. I was looking at a different email and I looked at the email above it. And it was someone asking me to collab on something in Spanish. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, why did they email? How did they even get this email? And I realized that that's the email that's attached to this YouTube. So I searched Spanish in the thing, and I had so many people ask me questions and asking me to do interviews and shit. And I was like, oh my God, these people probably think I'm a dickhead, bro. Like I didn't even know that people were emailing that address. I was just like, had no idea, bro. So I replied to some people. They're probably like, why's this dude replying to me 2 years later? I'm just like, oh, yeah, to answer your question, this is what I did to work on that. But they're probably like so far past that by now, bro. Cigarettes and beer go together like Adam and Eve. I've never smoked a cigarette, not even one time in my life. Never. Yeah, Vaughn, it was interesting to say the least. It was interesting. Did you ever go back to Japan? I can't remember. I know you said you were going back, but São amores, amores que matam. Are there 5 people in here right now? Who are you 5 silent people? What are y'all doing? You're a baddie? Shawty's a baddie. Not yet, still in the States, caught up with software stuff. You in the K, bro, or you in some other place? I've been in Heights for like 2 months now. Just getting back to normal life. Probably be sending people to your channel for Spanish, as my audience seems to be the self-taught type. Yeah, that's cool. I'm always happy to help everybody, man. I just always tell people like if you want to see something specific from me, um, you need to tell me. Canto bem em português. Eh, no falo portugués. Juliano, hablas español o puedes entender español o no? Bueno, lo que pasa es que pensé que la canción era en español. Pensé que decía son amores. Eh, pero me di cuenta de que era en portugués. Back and forth from Austin to Syntax. We'll definitely link up before I head out. Yeah, bro, holla at me. Es brasileña. Sí, ahora lo sé, pero antes es que siempre la escuchaba en TikTok. Como son amores, amores que matan. ¿Cuál es la parte que sigue? Son amores, amores que matan. ¿Y qué? But bro, I'm gonna wash up and do the evening routine. All right, bro. Thanks for popping in. I'll holler at you, bro. Juliano, ¿sabe la letra o no? Yo, I'm watching this LOL show right now. Last one laughing. It's pretty entertaining. Greetings. What is to? Oh, what is your show about? I wouldn't call this a show. We're just having conversations. We talk about everything in here, man. I would say the big part, the majority of my crowd is about speaking Spanish, but my channel is about everything. We talk about sports. I try to avoid politics, but that makes its way in here sometimes. We just talk about general self improvement. We're always talking about reading and all kinds of ways to improve ourselves. By profession, I am a strength and conditioning coach. So I'm glad you taught me how to eat my own poop. You have a scat fetish and you probably should go somewhere else. This is not the place for scat fetish. Yeah, I don't know what Smile is talking about. I never block people off of the first. But the second, though, if there's another comment like that, I'm gonna have to kick you out. I learned that most women are no good. Well, I mean, with a mindset like that, they won't be. Recently took a promotion at work, and I took some time off in between. Really dove into watching YouTube lives, and I've learned a lot from watching channels start their jointer. I'm not familiar with the word jointer, one in particular. Yeah, you'll have to further explain that one. I don't know if this is a setup to something, but I don't know where it's going. But we'll wait. We'll wait and see what Just Dreamin' says. Oh, their journey. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Went from 1,200 subs to 18.5 in 3.5 weeks, and 9 members to 800 members. I was member number 9. Been amazing. YouTube Live is a cool place, man. That's cool. That's dope. All right, see you, man. Flex the biceps. I don't have big biceps, bro. I would be wasting both of our times if I did that. Just Dreaming is retracting all of their messages for some reason, except the word journey. ¿Qué onda? I'm kind of hungry, man. All I really ate today was, what did I eat? The biggest thing I ate today was a steak. It was a big steak, though. Do I travel? Occasionally. I'm back in the United States now, but for the past year, I came back at the beginning of June. Before that, I lived in Colombia for a year. So I travel sometimes, go live in other places, relax, live life. What's the purpose of my life? My purpose is to help as many people as need help. Many people that need help, I help them. Whether that be Spanish, self improvement, strength and conditioning. I'm a strength and conditioning coach, but that's not my entire life. I also learned another language. I read a lot of books. I do a lot of things. So I I'm here for the people. Sometimes people just want to talk, man. Sometimes people just come into the chat and they just want to talk. Floyd Humphrey, can you help me pay for a pizza tonight, please? I don't know who you are, man. You know what? For my consistent subscribers, they know this. I give away money all the time to my subscribers. But I don't make it a big deal because I don't want random people that come just because they think they're gonna get money. But the people that have followed me for a long time, every time I get to a certain amount of subscribers, I always do a money giveaway. I do a cash giveaway. Or sometimes, depending on who it is, someone will say, they'll say something like, "Can you help me pay for a pizza?" And I would. If I had recognized your name and I saw you a lot, I might. But I don't know who you are. This is my first time ever seeing you. ¿Cómo aprendí español? Por las calles. I feel you. Just asking. Are you starving or something, man? Or you just want a pizza? Nah, I feel like if you were starving, you wouldn't want a pizza. Why don't you get something else that's quicker? Where you live at, Floyd? Let's talk. And I'll think about it. These people tripping. Springfield. Which Springfield? Illinois? I believe there's Springfield in Massachusetts as well. And how old are you? Oh, Missouri. Oh, I don't even know that one. Seem. Is that a Portuguese? Yes. Oh, Simpson. I was like, what? Every state has a Springfield. I think it's possible. I don't know. I don't know a Springfield, Texas. There could be 18 and homeless. What are you doing right now, bro? How are you on YouTube Live? Eres de la República Dominicana. No, mijo. Soy de los Estados Unidos. Soy del estado Texas. Floyd is capping. You think so? It's very possible. He could be capping. Southeast Dallas. You from Southeast Dallas? Or there's a Springfield that's in Southeast Dallas. 99% chance he's capping. Get him in alive and we'll see. Well, no, because if he's really homeless, I'm not trying to put his face on blast and nah. But I will say, I've known some homeless people in my time, and I'm not saying that they don't get on YouTube Live, but I am saying that sometimes there's levels of homelessness. So I don't know how homeless he is. You're from India? That's cool. I've never been to India. I don't really have any plans on going. What's your favorite Indian food? I'm from Texas. Giselle, what's up? That group was so chatty. They were talking my head off. I couldn't even teach class because they talk so much. It was funny, but I was like, damn, I was not prepared for this. They just don't stop. They're just like, there's some yappers. And you know it wasn't in English. No, they were talking English a little bit, but they would be talking, and Ayaluz would say it in English, and then of course Elizabeth was like, I don't know any English, and she would just they just would talk. I'm like, all right, y'all need to relax, or I'm not gonna be able to teach anything. But they were funny though. They were funny. I was homeless in LA for 3 months when I was younger. Couldn't imagine worrying about being on YouTube. But I guess some homies, I guess some people might need the distraction. I was in a gym and searching for work. Um, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But I also have not been homeless, so I don't want to tell somebody that they're not homeless. Cause I did. So there was one guy that I actually helped out on a different social media. he wasn't fully like in the streets homeless. He was in a bad situation. But he explained to me the full situation, and he said, "Can I borrow this? I'll pay you back whenever." And I said, "I don't think you're gonna pay me back, but I will help you out." And so he was technically homeless. He just didn't have anywhere to go. But he was like working and stuff. He just got kicked out of his apartment by his girl and was living in his car and stuff like that. But I will say he wasn't really on social media that much. He would like message me on there, but he wasn't like posted up watching YouTube lives. Did you send the links today? The attendance link? No, I didn't. I sent it yesterday to Dajan, but I forgot today. I was too caught off guard. But you can uh you can punish me for that one. You can suspend me without pay for 3 days. No, what's today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You can suspend me without pay for 5 days. I'm back. My mom just called me. We were just discussing your potential homelessness. Not that we don't believe you, but this is not about me unless you want it to be. I'm literally asking people for help because it's the only way I can get help. Well, Floyd, this is what I'll do for you, bro. You should email me and we can talk later. Cause I couldn't send you anything right now anyways. But I'm not against it. If I'm in a position to help somebody, I always help them, right? So my pops always told me that if somebody's asking for money, even if they're lying, they're in a position in life where they feel like they need to lie to get money. That's not a good position to be in life. So I won't. I will potentially help you, but you got to email me or something so we could talk about it. Get him a job that would be way better. The thing is, I don't live in Missouri, bro. If he was like around here or something, I probably would. I'd probably help him. I'll probably I got a couple of friends that are probably always looking for someone to do some manual labor or something like that. But he lives in Springfield, Missouri. So, with that being said, the only way that I could help him and right now would be with money or if I knew someone in Springfield, which I don't. They can teach. Yeah, Floyd, if you wanna teach English, you're a native English speaker. We could use you. You could teach some. Just dreaming towards Floyd. Hope you're legit, brother. That's nice. Same situation. I didn't have a car though. I worked in the operating room at a big hospital in LA, and I was split my time between hiding in one of the units that closed fairly early and a storage unit. That's crazy, man. I don't know how you got out of that situation, but good for you. And yeah, man, like I said, I've met a few people that have been in similar situations, which is why like I said, I try to help people when I can. I've lived a fortunate life, man. So I never, I never try to like dismiss people's struggles, bro. Like, had I been born into a different household, had my life gone differently, I could very well be in the same position. So I'm calling the cops on you. That's, bro, in the United States, that's a death threat, bro. I might report you for that. Jesus is the truth. Hell is real. We all sin. He died for our sins, was buried, and rose again the third day. Put your faith in Him alone to save you. Trust in what He did for you. A hamburger just told me about Jesus Christ. I'm not lying, but I'll accept anything but hate. I'll take good advice because either way, I'm still gonna be in a situation. I will email. Yeah, shoot me the email, bro. We'll see what we can do for you. At minimum, I might be able to help you get a pizza tonight. Is King County or Pierce County better? Um, better in better in what sense? I would say Pierce County is better in some ways. There was a Portuguese guy in the chat earlier. I asked him for the lyrics to this song, and then he stopped replying to me. Affordability, I'm gonna go with Pierce County for sure. King County is mad expensive. Am I an MMA coach? I'm a strength and conditioning coach. My background is in boxing though, so if you were an MMA fighter that wanted to work on your boxing, I would do it. If you were purely an MMA fighter, I would say you should hire an MMA coach. You should use me for strength and conditioning and your boxing stuff, and the rest of the stuff you should get someone else. Sour amores, amores que mata, amores que. I just focus on my work, man. Stay working and stayed in the gym and on the beach. Just gotta push through those times. Have you ever seen how buffalo run into the storm and why? Bro, I keep thinking you and this next guy are the same person because your Abbies are so similar. I'm like, what the? How'd you just change topics like that? But it's not even you. uh, so, if someone were to move to the Seattle area, you recommend Pierce County. I lived in Pierce County, and I don't like going to King County. Oh God, Ax is here. She's about to tell us about King County and how amazing it is. Just dreaming. I have seen buffalo run into the snow. I don't know exactly why they do it though. You'd have to tell me that. I'm not a Washington hater. Is it actually the same profile pic or is it just very similar? Hold on, I'm gonna click it. Let me see. Oh, I can't even like zoom in or nothing. He lives in the middle of nowhere. Who lives in the middle of nowhere? We got a crazy Seattle lover. I'm a CIA operator in Tunisia. Thank you for keeping it positive. What are you doing in Tunisia? How much time during the day do you contribute to teaching? It depends on the day. I only do a couple hours on the days that I do teach. It's not like a full time thing for me. I think Giselle would probably like it if I did it full time, but I don't like teaching so much. I mean, I like teaching. I don't like dedicating like so much time to it. But I was thinking about doing it more. I was thinking about doing it more often. I'm in the house a lot now, so I'm like, I might as well. But this thing happens, man. And it really has nothing to do with Spanish itself. But teaching is already like taxing a little bit, right? It takes a lot of energy from me. And then it's like also I'm teaching in Spanish. And I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired, bro. Like after I teach, I'm like, I need to take a nap, bro. Like King County is a good place to live, but in the last few years, crime has increased, unfortunately, and it has got expensive. That's literally what I said. I said it was expensive. Pierce County has less crime and less expensive, but there's less stuff to do. So it depends on what you want. If you're younger and want stuff to do, King County. If you want to get shot, Want to chill life or raising a family? Pierce County. If you want to raise your kid in a county where they play sports with no balls, buffalo are well known for running into big thunderstorms where other animal species run away. The buffalo has some type of sense that allows them to know they'll get out faster by going, hey, stop. Let me push you down. Come here. Come here. I'll push you down. Come here. Know they'll get out faster by going through it. That's interesting. I have to look into that. I think I've seen them do that, but I didn't know that it was an intentional thing. You should. Your tips on the WhatsApp group are helpful. You know, I realized that it's actually easier to teach. I think I like teaching in English better because obviously I can express myself a little bit better in English. And it's cool to like be like, hey, this is exactly like the thing that we say, but it's a little bit different. But in Spanish, like, I don't know. It's just different. It's just different. I'm teaching more basic stuff, and like I said, sometimes it gets exhausting, especially because like you can't expect someone to learn a concept in a day, right? And so to me, I'm like, damn, bro, this is like the most basic shit. But it just takes time. Like it just takes time. My profile picture is a piece of Aztec street art in a historic Mexican neighborhood called Peak Center in Chicago. Dope. I just like the metaphor for when you go through shit in life. Nice. No, that's a dope metaphor. It's cool. This has been a pretty active live, I'd say. Also, Rob, tell me anything. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be right now. You can always tell me, but just tell me anything that you think could make the WhatsApp group better, more helpful, whatever. Um, Cause I was a part of a WhatsApp group before. I wasn't the moderator. I didn't create it. I was just in there helping people with their Spanish. And I just like there was just no participation, bro. So I just left the group, which is why I started this one. Like I mean, it's been like months since I left that other group. I started this one, and I'm like, I'll be the moderator. So like, if anybody's being super inactive, I'm gonna kick them out. I don't care if like people don't speak in Spanish, but like ask a question or something, or tell me how I could make it better. Sir, I'm punching the wall in my free time. Should I continue for strengthening the knuckles or something else? Why the wall, bro? You don't have like a punching bag or something? Juice Sosa. Good evening. I'm thinking about going to live in the USA. Can you tell me a state that is good to live in? And let it be very cold. What snow? Uh, where are you from? But maybe you want to go to Alaska, New York. Oh, you're from Brazil. Okay. Do you know the song? So amores que matan. Do you know that song? Montana? There's nothing in Montana. You could go there, but there's nothing there. But yeah, you could go to Montana. Okay, you know that song? Tell me what's the next words. What does she say? Is it even a she? Giselle, what are you saying yes to? You know that song too? But my English is so limited. That's okay. I can understand your English. You're probably using a translator, right? But you, can you tell me the next words in the song? What does it say? So amores que matan, amores que. What does it say? I don't know the words. I need to know the words so I can sing it. Giselle, that's Spanish. That's not what it says. I want to know the real song. I'm talking about Portuguese. Son amores, amores que matan, amores que ríen, amores que lloran, amores que. No, that's no. I want to know the Portuguese. I do have a punching bag, but Tyson did it. That's why I'm doing it. But you're not Tyson though. That's important to remember. Do I like Brazil? I like the country of Brazil. I've never been there, but I like the music. I like what is that music called? It's like what's that? Brazilian funk? I like that. Chak chak boom chak boom chak chak boom chak. A velocidade 6. But Giselle, I want to know what it says in Portuguese. I don't want to know what it says in Spanish. You know, to sing something the right way, you have to know the words. Who told you it's Portuguese? I know it's Portuguese. The song is called Sao Amores. You don't like funk? What? Giselle, I think I know what's going on. Either there's a Spanish version that you've heard, or you're listening to the Portuguese version and you think it's Spanish. It's kind of like that one song, Danza Colura. I remember I used to think that one part was in Spanish, but it's in Portuguese. Oh, hell no. I don't know what that says, bro. You like American music? What's your favorite American song? Susie. What up? Why you put oh, my back. No, but what's your favorite song? Specific song. This live stream just got interesting. Giselle hasn't commented back, so I'm guessing she's on Google right now. Like, what? This song is Portuguese? This is crazy. I'm interested to see what Giselle says. Every once in a while, what? Giselle, why are you lying? That song is Portuguese. Look it up right now. Every once in a while, me and Giselle have tiny little arguments where we go back and forth. This is one of those times. She doesn't believe that the song is Portuguese when it's clearly Portuguese. I don't know what she's listening to, but you know what? Giselle's multilingual, so maybe she's thinking in one language and she's like, oh, why did I think this was Spanish? I'm just thinking how you look singing Spanish and saying it's a Portuguese. It's Portuguese. It just sounds like Spanish. If I knew how to speak Portuguese, I would tell you what the words say. All I know is that it says S A and it has a squiggly over it. SAO. Sao amores. But I don't speak Portuguese. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Sao amores que matan. Amores que rin. See, look, that's the real lyrics right there. See, Rob just came in clutch. Giselle, you're banned from the chat. Choose says I forget, but I like. Okay, there's too many songs to choose from. A copy. That's what Giselle. That's literally what I asked you. I said, is there an older Spanish song, maybe that you're thinking of? All right, Giselle. When I get off of here, I'm gonna send you the song that I'm talking about because it's like viral right now. It's like it's everywhere. It's salsa. No, that's definitely not what I'm talking about. But actually, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. No. I'm talking about the Portuguese version. It's like all over TikTok, and there's a Spanish speaking lady that made a tutorial dancing to it, and she's like, "Amores que mata." So Portuguese is what Creole is to French. Um, in what in what way? What state is yours? I live in Texas. It's at the bottom of the United States. It's in the South. The dirty, dirty South. The dirty, dirty third. The dirty third coast. Oh no. Oh, I dropped my chopstick. Yes. That one. Boom, boom, boom. Texas is so hot. You live in Brazil. What part of Brazil are you from? That dance is so funny. Ain't that a Major Pain quote? Which one? Did I say something from Major Pain? Oh God, Giselle's never gonna let this go. Giselle, we're not listening to you. We got a Portuguese hater in the chat. Giselle, you don't speak Portuguese, right? You speak English, Spanish, French, and you want to learn Italian? Or do you speak Portuguese? I don't know. I might get off after you take a shower.
I'm not taking a shower.
Why not? Mustard. Absolute mustard.
I'll take a shower.
That's
I didn't do anything.
insane.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna say something very stupid.
Third, third. That's a good Major Pain quote. I live in the south of Brazil. It's cold here. Sometimes it even snows. I've had temperatures below zero. Really? I didn't know that about Brazil. That's crazy. So that's why you want to move to somewhere where it snows. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Well, French and Creole sound similar, but they remix words. And Portuguese is similar to Spanish, but they mix words or add a little spice or take away something. Yes and no. Technically, Portuguese is older than Spanish. And also, they look really similar on paper, but they sound nothing alike. They only sound alike like in songs sometimes. if the singer is singing it like really drawn out, but like in daily speech, hell no to the no no no. What is better to eat this late, oats or Greek yogurt? I don't know, whichever one you want. Can you show us the painting on the wall behind you? This? Is this what you want to see? Oh, I'm not even showing it. What am I pointing at, bro? Ugh. I think that's what you wanted to see, right? Find beauty in everything. What's your favorite spider? My favorite spider is the Black Widow. I knew a guy that only spoke Portuguese, but I spoke to him in Spanish and we figured the rest out. Yeah, what happens is, well, first of all, let me say bye to Jew. Okay, have a good night, Jew. We'll talk another time. Thank you for the like and the subscription. Okay, Susie.
Do you think I should take a shower? This is
Yes.
so annoying.
Oh my God.
So annoying. I just wanted to do my nails.
You can do both.
No!
Okay, Susie, so here's what happens. People that speak Portuguese can understand Spanish easier than people that speak Spanish can understand Portuguese, if that makes sense. Why you turn the light off, bro? And so, like whenever someone comes into this chat and they're asking me something in Portuguese, I just ask them, can you understand Spanish? And most of the time they say, yeah, they can understand it well enough. But the other way around is not so true. To me, it's the same as like, how do I describe it? I think English speakers can understand Spanish easier than Spanish speakers can understand English, if that makes sense. So like, but either way, yeah. I mean, if you show it someone that speaks English, Spanish words on a paper, they'll figure a lot of it out because of the cognates. Not always the case with Spanish speakers. But either way, similar for sure in some things. There's some like any word that's like UE in Spanish is usually O in Portuguese, like puerta is like porta. But that's why I say like spoken, if somebody said porta, it doesn't look like if you see it on paper, like, oh, Porta, that's gotta be like puerta, it's gotta be similar. But if you heard it, you wouldn't even know. Oh man. I said I was gonna stay on for at least an hour. Alright, Rob. See you in the group chat. I've been on for a little over an hour. It's 10:18. So why don't I just stay on until 10:25? We'll just call it 10:25. And once I get off of here, I'm gonna message Giselle and show her the Portuguese version of the song. That's way cooler. Susie, how's your Spanish going? I'm always thinking of ideas for videos to make. So if you ever like, oh, I don't understand this concept, or I wish I had a tip or a trick for this, let me know. I might not have a tip or a trick for it, but if I do, then I'll make a video about it. But I never really know what people are struggling with, so. And I don't remember the stuff that I struggled with early on in my journey because it's just been so long. So it helps when other people are like, hey, can you help me with this? I think I'm gonna have to get a snack before I go to bed. I'm kind of hungry. That steak didn't really hold me over. It's going very well, actually, but I do have a really dumb question. Hey, they say there's no such thing as dumb questions. And you also have a master of bilingualism up in here named Giselle. Maybe she'll help you, depending on what it is. I keep forgetting to Google it. What is it? Ain't it fun? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. By the time you ask your question and we potentially answer it, it'll probably be 10:25. That'll be perfect. Giselle's back. See, we got our master of bilingualism back. So I can sing? Nah, I can't, bro. I really can't. Ooh, here you go, Giselle. Here's your question, master of bilingualism. You know, I'm not a grammar teacher, so Giselle could probably actually give you the grammatical differences between those. But what I can tell you is sentences where you would use it and sentences where you wouldn't use it. So, for example, if you go, let's say, like, order some food or something, right? If you say, like, me das, that's where you use me. Me das, not me das. You don't say me das. Like Giselle said, that's possessive. Me is an object pronoun. Me dijeron, they told me. Me dijiste, you told me. Or I could say, like, my pillow, mi almohada. My brother, mi hermano. Verb plus me. Dígame. Dime. Ahórcame. That was an adult joke. See, you got the master of bilingualism up in here giving you all these grammar tips or rules. That's what we got the chat for. Giselle's a very intelligent teacher. Her whole life is teaching. She's a university teacher in Colombia. But more so than reading those rules, Susie, you got to put it into practice. That's the only way it's really going to stick. Because here's the thing, you can know all of those grammar rules, right? And one of the worst things you could do, in my opinion, is get inside of a conversation and be thinking about those rules in your head. Like, okay, I'm thinking of a possessive. Should I say this or should I say this? That's how you end up taking that long pause where you're just like, and you're thinking, right? But the more you say those things, the more you're not gonna think about it at all. It's good to know. It's good to know so that, like, when you're practicing by yourself or you're studying or whatever, you can say, this is how I should formulate that sentence. But you gotta just say it so much that you don't even think twice about it, right? And if that's getting you right now, I can already tell you, sometime in the near future, you're gonna be like, what is the difference between le, lo, and la? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that should still be getting me. More like with words that I've never used before, if that makes sense. Like I'm like, ooh, I'm speaking with usted. Should I say la or should I say le to her? I don't know. It just depends on the verb. But like I said, after you use it so many times, you'll just be like, oh, I've said this 1,000 times. I know for a fact. Have you heard about my dumb diary and dork diaries? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna get it in Spanish. That's good. All material that you can get in Spanish is good. The more you consume, the more you see the sentence structure you're supposed to use. One of the best things you can do, especially at the level that I assume that you're at, is a book with lots of dialogue in it. She said, "What are you saying no to?" Or are you saying no to to knowing what the dumb diary and dork diaries are? But yeah, one of the best things you could do is get a book with lots of dialogue in it because you will see like the command forms and stuff. You will see, um, how people say stuff when they're talking to each other. Because it's like you could read a book, and if it's like in a narrator's voice, it never asks another person a question. It never tells another person to pick something up. It never tells a person blah blah blah. You're basically just getting a narrator talking about the past or something. But like, if you get like Harry Potter or some kind of book where it's a bunch of kids that are always talking to each other, you will hear a bunch of different ways to say things to people, how to ask people something in the past, how to ask them if they're gonna do something in the future, blah blah blah. Lo si. Lo si. Wow, what is that? Big Rump Trump. That's weird. Why are you looking at his booty, dog? Google audiobooks. Oh wow, I passed 10:25. See, that's what happens. I get to talking, bro, and I just totally forget what time it is. Now I might as well just go to 10:30. It's a nice even number, but I promise y'all, I'm getting off of here at 10:30. No one can trick me this time. If you have a question, I'm just gonna cut you off at 10:30. I'm be like, nope, sorry, can't help you there. But audiobooks are cool. I like audiobooks. I can't say I ever used them, but in some ways I feel like podcasts are similar to audiobooks, depending on what the podcast is. So I'm not like against audiobooks. I just really prefer holding a book in my hand and reading it. Cause I always zone out if I'm listening to something. I even do that with podcasts. That's why I always tell people, they're like, oh, I listen to so many podcasts. I listen to this, this, and this, but I still have trouble with blah, blah. I'm like, bro, a lot of times you think you're listening and you're not. Like, for example, one thing I always do when I read stuff, after I finish most of the time a chapter, if not a chapter, then a page, I basically explain it as if I was like talking to a crowd. Like, oh, okay, this chapter was about this. So like if I read something in Spanish, I would try to explain it in Spanish. And what'll happen is if you're not paying attention to what you're listening to or reading, you try to explain it and you're like, hold on a second, like I don't even remember what the fuck I just read. Like I literally don't remember a single thing. So that helps you kind of make sure that you're actively listening to it. Feed Spot podcast. I don't know what Feed Spot is. All right, it's 10:29. I'm not about to let y'all trick me. Giselle, where's my book at? I just thought about it. Where's my book? I trusted you. That reminds me too. I'm gonna tell you about a situation about someone in Colombia that was supposed to send me something. Not you. This is actually another person, and they never sent it. And I'm considering if I should be rude and be like, "Yo, you kind of robbed me from my money," or if I should be like, "Hey, did you ever? You think you could send me that package?" All right. It's 10:30. It's 10:30. I'm leaving. It was nice talking to y'all. I'll be back on here on Sunday, so we'll do a longer live on Sunday. So come ready. All right.